Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one, and it's a little gift box. It measures 3 by 3 by 1.5 inches, 7.5 by 7.5 by 4 centimetres. So it's a nice little box. It could be that at this stage, with only a few days until Christmas, you need to make another little gift box, or maybe you want to make a non-festive box for whatever reason. It could be a birthday, it could be that you want to send a thank you to somebody. Maybe just Christmas isn't your thing. So it's very pretty. It's using up, I'm trying to use up my Gilded Autumn paper. Love it. Love the Gilded Autumn paper. I have thoroughly enjoyed using it throughout the season. Nowhere near enough. So this one was on mint macaron cardstock. Oh, let me line up my bow a bit better. I'm going to use the same paper, a different foil. I used the more gold foil, but actually I want to esse the more bronzy. But this time on early espresso cardstock. So, okay. Oh, I've just realised I do need a little scrap of mint macaron. Fortunately, I have a rather large scrap of mint macaron over. Oh no, here we go. Here's the smaller bit. Okay, so this panel, this piece here measures 10.5 by 6 inches. 27 by 15.5 centimetres. So on the long side, score it at 1.5, 4.5, 6 and 9 inches, which in metric is 4, 11.5, 15.5 and 23. On the short side, score it at 1.5 and 4.5 inches, which is 4 and 11.5 centimetres. Now, if you're doing a metric version, it's actually going to be a tiny little bit, it's going to be the same height, but it's going to be just a little wider. And that's actually so that the metric measurements were not horrible. We weren't working in millimetres. We're working only in metric, only in whole numbers, not millimetres. So, or not horrible millimetres like 2.3 centimetres and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm just burnishing all of this up. Okay, so when you're holding it like this, you've got 6 little squares all the way around. We're going to cut up straight and wedge into the square. And do it on all of them. I don't know that I've made this size box, at least not any time recently. I've made them wider, but shallower. I made them longer and thinner, but I don't know that I've made 3 by 3 for a long time. I used to make 3 by 3 square boxes with whatever depth, an awful lot. And I know that many folk who follow me on here make their own handmade soaps. And for such a long time, I used to make boxes that were perfect for handmade soaps, and they were 3 by 3 because that is just, you know, one of the dimensions of a soap mould. So I feel like I've neglected you. So if you're a soap maker, put a shout out in the comments. Let us know. Right, so before I glue this all together, I'm going to put my designer series paper on. So I've pre-cut it all because that's sensible. So I've got a bit for the top that's 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 inches, 7 by 7 centimetres. And, oh yes, do you know what? I'm sorry, I lied completely. Yes, 7.5 centimetres is 3 inches. Anyway, 7 by 7 centimetres, 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and then 4 pieces that measure 2 3/4 by 1 1/4, which is 7 by 3.5. There we go. They're all going to fit round. So let me get some glue on the back of all of these. And you know when you carry so many measurements in your head and you're just, I don't know anymore. That's sometimes how I get. I have so many numbers floating about in my head. I'm now at the point where I can visualise a box in my head. So if somebody says, oh Sam, what measurements do I need for such and such? I can actually see it in my head. I don't know if that's a really good thing or something to be worried about. This pattern does have a right way and a wrong way, but if you were to get it not quite the right way, you'd be okay. Okay, So there's my 5 pieces all stuck down, and you can see I went in one area because that's all what's going to be on show. So I'm going to get my Seal Plus and run that along these 6 tabs. And I'm going to build the base up first. So I'm going to start at the non-decorated end. That one and that one. Okay, so still building the base. So this part here needs to attach to that too. And this one. And then this forms the lid. I rather like that against the darker background. That's quite nice. Doesn't that weirdly look so different though? Right, same ribbon. So this is the Early Espresso ribbon. And tie a bow. Oh, that's not a bad bow. Wow. Didn't know I could do that. Trim off the ends and then just begin to position it a little bit. So I'm just walking my ribbon into where I'd like it to be. And it will just position up nicely. Right, so I have got some mint macaron and some of this. This is the brush metallic cardstock, so you get 3 colours, 2 sheets of each, and the Gilded Autumn. And I love this. Sorry, Beautiful Autumn. This is the one that comes with 3 punches. I'm not going to use the punches. I just want to get that statement. My heart is grateful for you. So I'm going to measure it up on my grid paper. So that's 1 1/4 inches, which is, ooh, a little over 3 centimetres, so like 3.3 centimetres. So I'm going to cut my cardstock to fit it as close as I can. Oh, sorry, that's not 1 1/4. It's 1 1/8. 1 1/8. 1 1/8 by 2 1/8. Yeah, it's a shade over 3. Just measure yours. 1 1/8 and 3 1/8. Some things I do in metric with confidence and comfortably. Other things not so much. So, 2 1/8. Do you know what? I think if anybody came and crafted with me in my craft room here, they'd giggle a lot. I've lost the 8th. And then this one I want to measure it at 1 3/8 by 2 3/8. And that's just going to sit on top like that. Very nice. It doesn't look like it's anywhere near big enough. I hope it is. It'll be fine. Right, it's photopolymer. I can see through it. Don't need to line it up accurately on my block. So I'm going to glue this onto my lovely bronze coppery Gilded Autumn, brushed metallic rather, cardstock, and then a couple of dimensionals, and onto the front of my project. And I think that's lovely. Don't they look so different? Same paper, different cardstock. I love both of them actually. I can't choose. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.